Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Terrapins will kick off first, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So USC's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And here comes a guy who will be a reliable target, Mark Bowman. He's been a really good complementary piece to this passing attack.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
Trojans used to be known for student body right, and they can still do that. But with quarterbacks like this, you want to put it up.
Yeah, I think they hung that up years ago when they started to find, big, strong quarterbacks that can throw the ball all over the yard. So I like the student body right, student body left, but that's a little old school for me.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football, great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him, great job setting the physical tone, and they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on.
Touchdown USC! And they strike first. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Maryland's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And now here comes Malik Washington. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Headed outside, it's Coleman Williams. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On play action. In traffic, it's Durr. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Trying to move them on the counter. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys to use their speed against them.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Moves the pocket. It's Mayava. Finds his man. It's Mosley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Looking to throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their deep...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up, way to know where the sticks are. Now put you in a successful position for 3rd down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys in the field.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his target. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead as we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. So 1st down they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Maiava. Makes the grab.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. He wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Danzy. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Trojans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. They're working that left side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sets his feet, it's Maiava. Finds his man. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to the running back, and he's making plays.
Quarterback changing the play. 2nd down to the air. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Sells the run, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. And so the quarterback takes one for the team on the roughing the passer penalty, and it'll be 1st down. To the air, it's Washington. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Fleming. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. really nice job of executing that.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. Week 12, you get through this far, you just hate to see it. We'll have Holly check on this injury a bit later on. Second and long here. They'll move the tight end. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20. Looking for the marker. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, Maryland! Great job by the back on the option. Extra point here will tie the game.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Number 34 sets a kickoff.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Trojans come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Bowman. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Trojans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Jordan. They were all over it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Maiava. Touchdown Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Quick give. It's Williams. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Navy Midshipmen taking on the number 15 team, the Tigers.
And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. You can get out of your stance and win around the edge to get to the QB. Not many guys do it as well as that.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the gun, it's Coleman Williams. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And he avoids the sack.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. Their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Back to pass, it's Maiava. Turns it upfield. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. Sells to fake. He'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bowman. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Off the boot, looking for his man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. This time it's complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They just keep firing. Left side, it's Bowman. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football instead. They throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the 2nd half, you drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half. Second half, they come out, they're trying to throw the football. Man, I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Trying to get started. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. The hand to the running back. Run ends there.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Right side, it's Bowman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires on the move. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
A run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Sells to run, looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's Mayava. Out wide left, it's Bowman. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Well, this given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
They'll test the right side. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw one first. Caught by Williams on the right. The Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Left side, it's Danzy. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Touchdown, Trojans! Made the grab in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he's going to bring it out, and the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Recovered by the kicking team.
Man, this return guy is just so dangerous. He's electric. Everybody in the stadium holding their breath right until he has the football. This guy can change the game in a heartbeat, and he showed you right there.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Trojans! They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A quick pass to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Oh, pressure's coming. Turns it on in midfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Comes down, it's Howard. Down he goes.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Second down, gonna throw it. Got his man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, it looked like he was going to get the first down there. You're the quarterback, you're the coach, you're thinking, all right, fresh set of downs. Offensive coordinator's already looking at his play sheet, getting ready to dial up the next play, but not so fast, David. Defense comes away with a massive...
He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Look out! Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Trying to squeak through the pile. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask.
Red 18. Red 18.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better, they go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good.